Hello, my name is Ethereal, and in this video I'm going to show you how to build my favorite deck currently. It's Megalonozuchi. I haven't tried the Shiranui stuff yet, but it shouldn't be that different from playing Megalonozuchi, in my opinion, because you just make a use of that. Yeah, but that's not the focus of this video. Today we'll be making a Megalonozuchi deck, and this is how I build a Megalonozuchi deck. You know, people have their own variations. I have my own reasons why I built my deck like this. So yeah, let's get started. First of all, is for unprecedented. It's basically mandatory to play Tassavorov because I want 3 unprecedented on the back row. Because I don't want my opponent to check a trigger and have my back row to be useless. Unprecedented becomes a 23k beat stick, basically. And then we have there's this one dual wield. I run two of it. And the reason on why I run two of it is because I run four with all. So if you look at the deck list right now, um, one dual wield in the bind zone, uh, ideally, and one on the board. So yeah, so you can have choices. And then for unprecedented is no green. And then we have the star, which is Megalonozuchi. This is for the grade 3 lineup. It's very fast. This is how I built my deck list. This is my current deck list. Dual wield. A lot of people don't play dual wield. They play the chalice instead of the doll. I play doll because I want unprecedented to be out really fast. So for grade 2, we have let's start with the commons first, which is the right line. Shojodoji. I play 3 Shojodoji. Because I also play some in my main deck just for the extra rear guard if I need, and to ride from hand if I'm fighting against striped Deckset. And then we have the double rares. I run of the new card, the DBT 13 grade 2. Um, this is optional. But since this is a tutorial video, no, not a tutorial video, like a guide, I'm just going to make it simple and I don't run this double rare, because putting this in your deck means that you need to shift how you play the deck. What's really important is a 4 of them. You need to play 4 of them. Discard 2 turns for every single card in your deck. Very powerful. So yeah, that's for the grade 2 if we're making it simple. 4 is also 3 to 4 grade 2 Sudodoji, depends on the circumstance. And then we have the grade 1s. I run 4 Kagechika and I run 4 Folktales. Kagechika for the soul, and for the because you do soul blast a bit, even though it's not much. And Folktale, which is the best tutor in this deck. It's no question. And then we have grade 1 Sudodoji and this PG. We run the new Sentinel, but if you don't have the new Sentinel, the new PG from Shiranui, you can run the trial deck one. And then we head to the grade 1 Shojodoji for our right line, because it filters 2 and it gets a soul, which we need. Yeah, a soul we need and a card in binder. So yeah, it doubles as field of two. Um, and then let's start the grade zero. The grade zero is very simple. I run basically what I want. Depends on the current meta. I run Shojodoji, the grade zero. The grade zero Shojodoji because I want Shojodoji in name. You can run, but you can run basically anything. Even these Shiranui grade zero, right line grade zero Madoy. Uh, Dragon Empire OT is a no-brainer. And for me, for front, for heals, and then the crits. Now, the crits is you can play 7, you can play 8. Some people, even me, sometimes I cut a tail off and I put 8 crits in. So the deck will be like this. Um, so this is the most simple deck list, in my opinion, that I actually use. For Megalonozuchi, 2 dual wheel, 4 unprecedented, for Isazo, 3 Grade 2 Sudodoji, for the consistency. When you're going first, you actually have options. You can call Shojodoji the Great One and Great Shojodoji because that's basically a guaranteed hit. We have Kagichika. We have the Great One Shojodoji. Also, when you're going first, you can rush. I mean, it's basically there. It's a rear guard for them. And Folktale for extremely fast searching. Basically, Isazo and Folktale is a mandatory 4 of this deck. And then we have the Flex, which is the dual wheel and the Folktale. No, the Folktale. You can change this to anything that you want. You can change it to the grade 2 that I just said, but I don't really like the grade 2 in the current meta because uh, there's lower than Shiranui now, and it doesn't hit, which it really should. Like it should hit if the opponent takes one. It's just a dead card. Unlike in Shotodoji, we can the actual Shotodoji, you can put that into Soul, put that in Mind Zone, call again uh, with Kagichika. And then for PGs, it's no brainer. You run the trial deck PG. No, the strike Deckset PG or the start Deckset. Or the start deck PG because it's a start in this thing. And then for the triggers, this is a bit more ballsy. It should be like this. So for effect fronts, I like effect fronts because with this specific deck and my playstyle, the front row tends to be a bit low in power. Um, Heals, you can run 4. I personally run 3 because you have so many cards. Like this is better PG. This is better PG than the Tau deck PG. So if you run this, you can afford to play less heals. But even with the stealth PG, the Satek PG, you can still like play 3 heals and you'll be fine because you're going to have so many cards in hand. It's mostly gonna be PGs and triggers, and even then, triggers gonna be stacked with no, your deck's gonna be stacked with triggers. So yeah, Dragon Empire OT, don't run the blue OT. It's dog shit in this deck. The red OT, maybe, but Dragon Empire OT is the best OT in Dragon Empire. In Shirano, maybe you have choice, but in other decks, no. Dragon Empire OT is the best OT. And then three, like 7 to 8 crits, 4 heals. No, for fronts, 3 heals. That's kind of it. This is the deck. So yeah, let's give it a name. I'm just going to name this Snake Machine. Why not? Or Invisible Snake. Yeah, let's just make it Invisible Snake because it's supposed to be stealthy. Let's play it. Okay, so just create a deck, and this way, I don't need to copy a link. This is the code 2N162, and I'm using Japanese tagline, not English, like Japanese tagline from the Japanese Bushinabi. So yeah, this is my deck list for Megalonozuchi. This is how you build, in my opinion, a Megalonozuchi deck list. People have variations. I'm not gonna pretend there's no variation. There are variations. This is just my variation. Back when Gandiva still uh, rampages everything, go ahead. This is just you go play the Great One Rock, the Great One Golem. You bought that one, gains 5k, and you can recycle more of that resident. This with that being gone, there's no really an incentive to play that anymore. No one plays Gandiva anymore. Some do, but we're just straight up crippled, and yeah, they're really hard to play now. And you cannot board wipe against Megalonozuchi without multiple Sturknas. It's near impossible to do that unless you open up with the four of the grade 2 counterblast, and even then you need multiple, like a lot of counterblast. Because your board's gonna be all grade 3. In the end, your ideal board would be the 3 unprecedented on the back, the 1 dual wield on the front, and like if you really meaning one Megalonozuchi on the front, we're talking only Rega Circle here. The final's always gonna be Megalonozuchi. At that point, you just straight up win. Because when you call a Megalonozuchi from deck, that means your deck's really thin. It's extremely thin. To the point where no matter what you check, you're gonna check 2 triggers. Yeah. So yeah. It's my deck. If you don't like it, change stuff. If you like it, copy it. I don't really care. I mean, I still care, but it's Snake. Snake. Come on, man. It's better Magnolia in my opinion. Ha! I triggered the Magnolia players. Anyway, yeah, this is the guide on how to build very aggressive Megalonozuchi. Thank you. Usual YouTube stuff. Like, subscribe if you like. If you don't like, if you don't like this video, unsubscribe. Dislike. I don't care. This is just a hobby for me, like most people. So yeah. See you in the next video. My name is Israel, and play better Magnolia. I still don't know why people play fucking Magnolia. I guess the Soulless one is fucking broken still. Yeah. Anyway, goodbye.